It was where they increased the penalty for like robberies and thefts. So from, I guess it was 500, or now or it was over 900. I guess now it's like 500, and then they were
they decreased it.
No, it increased. Oh yeah, they decreased the limit. So no, they increased the penalties. So they increased the penalties on it, and then with the substance abuse cases, they are promised like a drug treatment program, but if they don't do that drug treatment program, then they end up going back to prison. The thing is like there's not enough resources, there's not enough room for that to even happen. There's not enough spots in drug treatment programs for that to even happen. And then it's even the ones that are getting into the treatment program, less than 1% are finishing. So it's costing us way more money than what it was designed to do, and it's causing our jails to start filling up again when we just started getting them. Like,
and so what's your solution?
In actually integrating like in park, because my city specifically is Compton. So in park resources, like projects that aim towards the youth to keep them in a mentor program in like a park where it's maybe funded by the city that already has resources already doing it, but you add a little bit more people there to mentor these kids and maybe do like projects, like go to, teaching them how to be a man, like mentor services, so that they don't get into the gang involvement, they get into more of a structured settlement. But I mean, what's the answer?
That's what I was asking.
Everyone's like, billboard treatment programs. Well, who's gonna fund that?
Yeah, like, exactly.
Since we have to have the funding too, like we have to have like, how did you fund this, or how are we gonna fund this? How is this gonna happen? So, but we'll see. But it's like with 5 people working on a project, and we hardly see each other, and I'm like pretty much the head of it, and I have 2 people out of the 5 people that are right there with me, and the other 2 were dragging along. So, you could tell the people who use ChatGPT for their essay parts, like when they have like a super broken English and can barely speak, and then they're over here using these eloquent wording. I'm like, come on, like stop. I'm like, these people are gonna have the same degrees, and we're investigators. Like, it's obvious. Like, this is like, if I were investigating a case, like, it would be obvious that you were cheating, and I would report you to the dean. But I'm not a teacher here, so we're not gonna. You're gonna get the same degree.
All right. How's the IIRS go?
Good. I just working on slowing it down. But this weekend I'm gonna like dedicate to really like playing this weekend. To bringing out those little like into those little retardandos. And
what's your jury? What time is your jury?
11:30.
Is it 11:30 or 12:30? You number 1?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. They left it for me. I was the last one to sign up. Okay. Hear that? Sounds like a didgeridoo.
It does. Yola.
That really sounds like, that would have never been my guess.
Yeah.
Are they doing
Okay,
tremolo
you
or
want to take
something?
55?
Yeah.
He was just playing one note.
Say 55? Okay.
Okay, I think we need to decide where those retards are.
Yes, yeah.
'Cause they're.
I need to practice that. I just need to practice
Well,
that.
you need to practice them, but also we decide where they should go.
So the
Not-
ones I
not
have-
every one of them should be there.
The ones I have are at 15 and 16. I have one there. Then I have another one at 36.
I'm not positive that you need it there, but,
Okay. I didn't think I wasn't sure about that one either. I think, and then I think I may take one out of another place. I thought that I had them just a little bit too close together around the second page, the top of the second page.
Also, dynamics is, I mean, they're just aren't happening, but
Yeah.
also this. Your second, constantly in the theme, that A is long,
Mhm.
and I don't think you want that. Second measure.
The second one in the second measure?
No, the last one.
Oh, the last one.
And also, sorry. That has to also be very short. Can you just play the theme for me first? That's right, exactly. Okay. So then, and then you have a repeat. Then you should get louder at when it starts on the A. It's a higher pitch, right?
Mhm.
And I just don't hear the dynamic differences between these.
Okay. So I should say, should I get, because I was kind of getting a little softer at 5 than the first one.
You know, whatever. You can, I mean, but then it has to, see,
Yeah.
you tell me that and I
Yeah.
didn't hear any of that.
Yeah. Because I did not get, I get louder.
I mean, I think it's a little fussy, but I think it works, so
Okay.
yeah, you should do it. But then, let's play it for me and see if you can do it.
From 5?
No, from the beginning, I wanna hear what the difference is. Yeah, but see, that's not enough. That's not enough. And also, it's diaba, back up. Big on that. Bigger on the first one. It has to be big. Okay, now start from the beginning again. I really want to hear that dynamic difference. Yeah, you start the first F sharp pretty quiet. But then you start crescendoing again, right? Sorry. If you're gonna do it, it has to stay. Okay. Has to be pretty loud in order if you're gonna make the difference. Crescendo. Right to it. Yep. Okay, I'm teaching. Really? My husband's an idiot. I didn't realize you were teaching. It's like, yes, dude, I left this morning. Do you remember? Sorry.
That's funny.
Yeah, hilarious. Okay, at 9.
Okay.
I picked it up because I thought he knows I'm teaching. He wouldn't be calling unless it's something really important. Okay, that's another thing you do. The first time you were timing it, when you first did it, you have to, it's like a gut punch when you do it. Don't worry too much about moving your hands. Just your head. And just punch. Do it again. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Just
There you go.
All right. I'll see you later.
See you later. Bye.
you're going. It's not that. Just use your jaw. I'm not moving my head that much. I don't think. I'm getting, but it's so, there's such a break between it. It shouldn't be. Think of your jaws open and closed. Don't move your head. Come forward. It feels like you're pulling back to get to the D. Yeah, there you go.
I feel it.
And then you have to really kick it. Yeah, you can do it that way. You're not even moving barely at all. But then just do a little bit of go up to there. That's where you want. Yeah, that's the idea, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't really have to move your head, just think of it as open and up, down and back, up and closer. You're not gonna get there. I go. Yeah, really. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, there's like a sweet spot in there
Yeah.
where it doesn't crack.
Oh, it shouldn't crack.
Mhm.
You think it's gonna crack?
Well, it is kind of cracking in some places.
Hit harder. It's not gonna crack. I don't think it is gonna crack.
Does it sound like it's cracking?
No. That's the pitch. Yeah, it's very hard to crack that
So
note
just
when you're coming up from below.
Punch it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that works.
Okay, so let's take it from 25. Yeah, so then. Shorter on your shorts. You can go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do it from 25. Yeah, okay, so there's two things that will help this. Dynamics and then contrasting short and long. So here's very long. Sorry. Yeah, so just think about the short ones, that's all you need to do. Yeah, so and then it's like you're starting something.
Yeah, and that's like a pickup, right?
I didn't really think of it that way. I mean, those three?
Not the three, the one before the three.
Yeah, you mean the da, 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 da. I don't really see that as a pickup. I kind of divide them, but it doesn't matter. Either way you want to do it.
From where?
Wherever you want.
Okay, I'll do from 31.
Okay, but then your pitch has to be up higher. Yeah, it really is that. Really, no, don't do anything. Just do. Again, you're looking straight across. Look up. That's all you need to do. That's still flat. I didn't see you look up. It's not that. It's like, again, it's a jog. Lower this. Oh. Forward. Okay, I see you pulling back like this. It's really not about that. Just go up some stairs. Da, 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 da. That's all you want to do. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to plug it.
See, the C sharp has to be gorgeous, and you're like,
Yeah.
you gotta open up more,
Okay.
in a lot of ways, not pinch.
Just trying to get. You think it's because my
No, I don't think it's anything. I think it's just you.
You don't think it's because my cork is kind of like halfway gone? Is it opening too much, maybe?
No, I don't think so. to focus it. I don't know if your upper lip is coming too far over, maybe, but I see this very tight here. I don't think I'm that way. There you go.
Fill up some air in my teeth.
Yeah, you can do that. Also, but you could also think in piccolo, more pressure here, less air.
Mhm.
Nope, you hear that? That's your first clue that either this is too far forward, it's way too closed. You shouldn't get buzzing. Okay, just play a C sharp. Hard, come on, open it up. Try using more pressure, I still hear buzzing. Okay. Pressure means sort of
Yeah, pushing from my gut.
not pushing from your gut, just a hardened gut and less air. Less air. Okay, something like that. I mean, it's flat, but I mean, it doesn't. I'm more concerned that that your air is, it's less air, more pressure.
Okay.
So if you can imagine, remember when the piccolo player Phil Eric's class, you sit in a chair and you lift up your legs, okay, and then you keep that tightness there, but put your legs back down. Try it. There's a chair behind the computer that you can do it at.
Lift my legs.
Just lift my floor. You feel, no, sit forward. I mean, you have to sit forward. Okay, lift your legs just a second now. Put your feet back down, but don't let the tightness in your belly go. Lift up your legs. Okay, now put them down and keep the tightness in the same. Another way is if you imagine that you're sitting in the chair and I'm going to come pull that chair away from you, and the only thing you have to keep yourself in that chair is by pushing down, make sure I don't take it from you. So infuse less air. Just keep that tightness there. Tighten the low. Yeah, it's better. That's the idea.
Not so much. Okay.
Yeah, not so much air as it is the pressure down here. You can imagine that you're pushing something out, that the downward push of that lower, push something out. Now play with no air. Just play the C sharp. Okay, release it now. Now, take a breath, push down. Yeah, now, or pick your feet up for 1 second. Just a second, put them down now. Feel the same in your gut. See that? So you want to play with less air.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on though.
Okay, that's game changing for me. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, less air, more pressure, but the pressure has to be way below. I've given you 3 ways to think about it. Lift your feet, put it down. Imagine the chair is being pulled out and you have to push down to keep on it because you can't use your hands. Thank you.
Hi.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to make that important. I know I don't care about the timing so much like we worked last time, but that's where you're going. But I want to see you get into it. Yep. Don't worry about this. Play it.
Yeah, like that. And then that's the retardando, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a retardando? I don't know. I just play with it a little bit.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is how you're getting there.
Okay.
da 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 da. Just no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's one
Yeah, I think that's the one I wasn't sure about.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't
Yeah.
retard in that.
I didn't think, yeah, that was the one I was questioning.
Okay. 2 before 38. Bigger. Again, this should be. But then go away. Don't go away too soon.
Okay.
Hit it. Now make it diminutive. There you go. That's supposed to be bigger though, and you didn't start it bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there. Yeah, again, that's another place I don't do any retard. And because then I feel like you sort of that last thing, I didn't mind it. I mean, because then the last,
I actually like that one.
okay.
Yeah, because then I did that. And then I did the poco
You know, maybe,
accelerando
yeah, so
for the next one.
Yeah, that works, but then maybe not so much.
Okay.
Maybe that's what's better.
Maybe it's too soon.
No, just not too much. I mean, yeah, maybe just the last bar. Try that.
Yeah.
Line 77.
Yeah.
No. Oh, sorry, once more. You really move into that has an 85. Yeah, but you get there and you see it's like you're almost afraid to play loud on the pick. No, but you see, you do this to it. Don't diminuendo. Yeah, but then you should. That has to be louder too. Okay. So really big. No, but where's your crescendo? Okay, I'm not gonna reverse that with you.
I gotta work on that still. I gotta work on that. That's still on my list. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
Same thing as before, right? Yeah. Okay, so, oh yeah, no, let's finish this up, because then I wanted to hear this retard again. It's gonna look fun. Sorry, 115?
Okay.
Okay, but you're supposed to be making a big crescendo, and you didn't you didn't diminuendo.
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Whatever.
Okay.
No, that's got that thing. It's not. Shut up. Yeah, that wasn't as fun. Yeah, but you didn't do the retard either, so you have to start here. Sorry. You start right there. Yeah, but this time you hit crescendo.
Yeah.
Longer on the last note. Okay, good. We're gonna play it for Danielle in a second, and she's gonna play for you. I think, here's what I would do. Okay, dynamics for sure. The other thing too is I just feel like sometimes you don't know where you're going. And I think to help that, I would do this. I just took the last beats of everything, so it's 1. See what I did? Yeah, but that's really interesting because you did exactly what instead of. That's what you're supposed to be doing, right? Do it again. Yeah, your second one is huge compared to your first.
Yeah.
Okay, do it one more time. Yeah, but still I just did crescendo. Okay, now try it. Okay. Yeah. Now try it by yourself.
The whole thing or just the 3?
No, just that. Just the opening. Okay. Now I thought you were gonna do the second one softer, is what you told me. But
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the last thing. You've got to learn to clip that second measure. It should feel like you tripped. And you're kind of like, it's actually not tripping too much, right?
Yeah.
You can accent it, you can do all kinds of stuff, funny stuff to it. I'm overdoing it, but that's the idea. Can you just do that? Can you go tell that pianist that I'm teaching next door, and that could they please find another place to practice? Said my teacher told me. Professor Alan Craig just asked if you should put him there someplace. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, but you didn't lead into the last, and so I think more importantly than anything else is doing this. Throughout, I mean, and.
Yeah, I do need to, there's a few more reasons why I need to do that.
Okay, but that's gonna be, because that's what you're sort of missing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's perform it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll sit with Danielle, we're gonna be the jury. How are you, Danielle? So excited yesterday, she had to run through workout and it went well.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, explain this piece.
This is I Rascal. It's a
So
Celtic.
you said it too fast.
This is I Rascal.
I
Rascal. For piccolo solo, written by Herman Beeftink. And
by who?
Herman Beeftink.
She doesn't have to do that in jury, I just want you to understand. A guy named Herman Beefstein, who is, one of
My
his favorite, who writes all kinds of stuff, interesting stuff. He wrote there's one called Birds, which is a trio, and he wrote Ocean, and it's just not worth playing.
Which I cut from there.
It is, it's just like smart. But this one's a fun. And he writes for flute and for pig and for alpha and stuff.
He came out with the Halloween one I really wanted.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, that's my next level.
Where'd you see that?
He posted it on YouTube.
Is it called Halloween?
It's called.
That's what I don't know.
It's really cute. It's really cute, and it's difficult too. It's not like super.
What's it written for?
Flute.
Is he a flutist? You know?
I think it's a piano player. He writes for flute players.
Must have a friend that's a flutist or something.
It's called The Raven.
Hmm.
That's what it's called.
Is it for flute alone or with piano?
Flute and piano. I want to do his seasons too.
The season?
He has his own summer,
Oh,
his
yes.
own
Oh.
seasons for flute. That's really funny.
Right. Anyway, beef ting.
Beef tea.
Strange.
Yes.
Slightly shorter. And I would say, I would be doing exercises in the upper register.
Yes.
Because, long tones in the upper register, because you're really shying away from that.
Yes.
And so that's, Piccolo shines in that register,
Mhm.
and you're like, you love the downstairs, but you're like not happy about walking upstairs very much, and that's where it needs to go. Also you do weird breath, twice you did it.
The what?
Breath I don't like.
Where? Or around what is the style?
Are you gonna play the piano? Is that yes or no? Let's get it set up if we're gonna do it. right before an ending thing, and it comes twice. No, it's not there, sorry. Is it there at 70? Do you have a breath after the A? Might be there. Comes twice, right?
I might take it.
Yeah, yeah, it's right before it.
Yeah, I do that.
Right,
you're right.
and make sure
And there's
you're
another
going for
place.
downbeats.
Okay.
Because there's things like, so I would take the ends of your phrase. And then let's see. Just to really hear those things. Do you need the connector, right? Yeah, and then that's the thing to kind of play out.
Okay.
What's the one that starts on the C?
41.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there again, you know, you go. I know it's sounding good. Because that whole area before that is just a lot of I don't get any sort of, you know. You know, it's kind of like in the poem when we were doing this, that sort of thing. That's what I'm missing in here. So are you doing it every other bar? That's what you're missing, those pulses on that kind of thing. So like the C is strong, and for some reason I like this because of this. But after that, here, 2 bars, right? And then, so that's what you have to check out. Where are you hanging on to?
Yeah. Okay.
Just like you did in the preface.
Okay.
You've got a few days to figure it out.
I do.
You'll get it.
And actually, these days are dedicated for specifically, so we're good.
Yes.
It electrocuted me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry for laughing. I'm sorry for laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Is that what you say?
I have put 2 on there and then the video that Natalia sent me. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. I'm
You're
awake
now.
now.
You played all 3 movements the other day?
The 2, 3, and 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So contrary to you, it's lucky you're not using any time machines. Oh, and scales.